All right, you know what time it is now. We have to go and show you one of the things, right? So this is a case study of one of my clients here, Marcus and Renee. Now, Marcus, he works in the warehouse, while Renee, she is a dental hygienist, right? And so they have good news. They're about to have a baby. And so they want to know, what can they do? How can they protect their family before it's too late? And so let's look at the next slide. Now, letting you see all the situation as I draw this up for them. This is like one of the proposals I gave to them, and this is the one they accepted. So we mapping it out there. Now, this is just Marcus coverage. This is not Renee's coverage. And so with Marcus, he's 29 years old, expecting that first child, and no coverage beyond what they give him at work. And so we just like, hey, if you leave that job or that job say, is it for you? There goes that coverage. And so you also need to cover about 10 times his income for just in case anything happened. And, they live in an apartment, but they have aspirations to buy a house and everything like that. And so what happens? I just said, you're 29 years old. We're going to have to blend it, right? And so giving him a term policy for $500,000, and he's comfortable with paying $125 a month for his IUL product. And so this is the gap they didn't see. I told you, you're at work. If your work has your policy, if that work is done, you don't have a policy anymore. And so if nothing else changes, you'll be on the GoFundMe funeral. No GoFundMe funerals. No one wants to do that. And then as a cost of waiting isn't zero, is that every year you wait, you're 29 years old, when you turn 30, that adds cost of insurance to you, because your coverage gap gonna go up because you're a year older. And anyway, we're writing this policy at this time of the year with his birthday coming up later in the year in November. It's like they're gonna probably charge you, or you'll probably have some kind of fee associated, unless we was to do it closer to your birthday month. So I don't know if they're going to cover him. I don't know if he wants to be covered at the age of 29 or at the age of 30, but I say just pay those extra months, man, and pay for 29, because it's going to lock in your insurability forever. What's the next thing? I wanted this to be under 3 minutes, but it's not going to happen. And so we had the term policy for $500,000, a 20-year level term, as well as the IUL at 125. Let's go for it with Marcus right here. Now, he did a starter IUL, $125. He's 29 years old, about to be 30. He pays, and that's what it looks like. So with him, in the first year of paying, because we already halfway through the year, it'd be $384 sitting there that he could withdraw from. But he said, man, I'm going to pay on this starter IUL for 10 years. So when I get 40, my child will be 10, I'll be in a better place. He's actually doing some trainings and things to change his job. And his wife she's at a good location with her job. So what happens when he turns it over? He said, at 40, I want to turn it over, and I want to increase how much I'm going to pay for the year. But I told him about this thing called the 1035 exchange. With the 1035 exchange, he waits 10 years. He'll be 40 years old or 39 years old. When you look at it, you look across that line, it's $21,000 sitting there. So that $21,000 goes into the 1035 exchange. He starts his first year with $33,000 in there, because he's going to pay $1,000 a month now. Why is he doing that? He said, I want to pay $1,000 a month, and I want to pay until I'm 60 years old. And so that gives him a good range of payments. So his cost of insurance would be probably a little bit higher at this time, but his insurability is locked in, and he goes and pays. So he'll pay until he's 60 years old, and when he retired at the age of 65, he'll have cash access to $717,000. Now he looking at his grandparents and things, and they in their 70s. He like, so what happens when he turns 70? He'll have, at the age of 70, he wanted to build it like this. This is personal strategy for him, and that's not even including Renee's. That's not including her policies as well. But for him, he'll be right there. Her insurance is definitely a little better than his because one, she's a female, and she's one or 2 years younger than him. But he makes it to his grandparents' age to the 70s. He's like, if I survive to being 70, I have access to $1 million, and if I pass away, 1.2 go to my family tax free. Absolutely, Marcus, you're absolutely right. But the average person passes away at the age of 83. And if you look down here, at this time, your baby will be 44 years old. You'll be 83 years old. And this is growing at 6.84%. Not the max of what this particular product does. Is the max is 11%. But you make it to 83 years old, $2.6 million goes to your children, grandchildren, tax free. And if anything was to happen, because he has another policy that he wants, that when your term expires in 20 years, you convert that over to a different policy, and you can keep it moving with that. But this IUL has living benefits built into it, and so that's great for him that the living benefits could also be covered. And so, like I said, I wanted to keep this video rather short. And so, if you want more information, if this situation seems like yours, and you want to break down for yourself, if you're about to have a new baby or you just had a new baby, all you have to do is comment "new baby" below this video. I'll reach out to you, or you can text me, that 443 number. You can text me or email me at the Mr. Aaron, and we can work on a plan for you and your family. Once again, it's Mr. Aaron. Will we leave an inheritance for everyone at Advantage Life? So ask yourself the question: are you living an Advantage life?